Ancient strategy, modern sales, one usable line per episode.
Last time, removing pressure accelerates decisions. Today, how to exit without burning trust. And why the way you leave a conversation is more important than how you enter it. Here's something nobody trains you for. You're in a deal, it's going well enough, but then, the timing is off. The budget disappears, a new priority takes over. The deal isn't dead, but it's not moving. And now you're stuck in this uncomfortable middle ground.
What do you usually do?
One of two things. Either I keep following up, weekly check-ins that get more and more awkward. Or I go silent. I feel like I've lost, so I disappear. By the end of this episode, you'll know why both responses destroy future opportunities, and how one sentence keeps the door open permanently. My old belief: if the deal isn't closing, fight harder. More emails, more calls. Show them you're persistent. Show them you want it.
And the alternative?
Give up. Move on. If they're not buying now, they're not buying. Either way, the relationship ends. One way burns them out. The other way abandons them.
Both are retreats, just different kinds.
What do you mean?
Clinging is retreating from reality. The deal isn't ready, but you can't accept it. Vanishing is retreating from discomfort. The situation is awkward, so you flee. Neither is strategic. Both burn trust. Sun Tzu addressed this directly. Tu yu suo buyu. There are roads that must not be followed.
Some roads shouldn't be taken.
Some paths look like progress but lead to loss. Sun Tzu listed 5 situations where a general should not advance, even when advancing seems possible. A road that leads through enemy terrain where you'd be exposed. A city that would drain your resources to capture. This wasn't cowardice, it was strategic restraint. Hold that, we'll come back to it.
So the discipline isn't just knowing when to advance, it's knowing when to stop.
The best generals didn't fight every battle available to them. They chose which battles to fight and which to walk away from, while keeping their army intact. Walking away with your resources preserved is not losing. It's positioning for the next engagement.
And in sales, the resource you're preserving is the relationship.
Exactly. The relationship is your army. Burn it through persistence. It's gone. Abandon it through silence. It's gone. Preserve it through a graceful exit, and it becomes an asset that appreciates over time. Some of the biggest deals in sales history came from relationships that survived not now.
So the goal isn't to close every deal today. It's to keep every relationship alive.
A relationship that survives one no often produces a bigger yes later. Circumstances change. Budgets return. Champions get promoted, but only if you're still someone they trust.
That's a completely different success metric. Not how many deals I close this quarter, but how many doors I keep open for next quarter.
The short game counts deals. The long game counts doors. Let's look at what bad exits actually cost.
What happens when you exit badly?
3 consequences, and they're all invisible until it's too late. First, you lose referrals. Even when someone doesn't buy, they know people who might. But only if they respect how you handled the end. A graceful exit earns you a recommendation. A desperate follow-up earns you a warning. Don't talk to that vendor, they won't let go.
Second,
you close the return path. People's situations change constantly. The prospect who said no in January might have new budget in April. But if you burned the bridge with aggressive follow-up, they won't reach out. They'll find someone new, someone who didn't make them uncomfortable.
And third,
you damage your own judgment. When you cling to dying deals, you train yourself to ignore signals. You stop trusting your own read. You spend energy on deals that aren't ready instead of deals that are. The opportunity cost is enormous. And it's hidden.
So the pattern is, the deal stalls. I either cling or vanish. If I cling, they lose respect. If I vanish, they forget me. Either way, the door closes. And I never know what I lost.
The worst part? You lost it at the exit. Everything before that was fine.
The exit ruined the whole thing.
So here's the alternative. A graceful exit has 3 parts.
3 parts.
3 signals you send on your way out. Each one keeps the door open wider. Part 1. Name the reality without blame. It sounds like the timing isn't right for this. No guilt, no disappointment in your voice. Just a calm observation. When you name it, you show maturity. The prospect respects someone who can read the room and accept it.
Part 2.
Remove all obligation. No need to explain. These things have their own timing. This sentence does something powerful. It releases the prospect from guilt. Most prospects feel bad about saying no. When you release that guilt, they associate you with relief instead of pressure. That association brings them back.
And part 3.
Leave a clear return path. Whenever the timing shifts, I'm a phone call away. Not, I'll follow up next month. Not, let me check back in Q2. You're handing them the control. They decide when. That respect is rare, and they remember it. Now, the one line for this episode.
Let's hear it.
Not now. Keep the door open.
That's what I tell myself.
When you feel the urge to send one more follow-up. When you want to pitch the deal one more time. When your ego says this should have closed. Pause. Not now. Keep the door open. This deal isn't dead. It's dormant. And dormant deals wake up when trust is intact.
So the line is a reminder that the relationship outlasts the deal.
The deal is one moment. The relationship is the whole timeline. Protect the timeline. 2 more tools. The graceful close. It sounds like the timing isn't quite right. No pressure at all. Whenever things shift, you know where to find me.
That's a complete exit in 2 sentences.
Name it. Release them. Leave the door open. All in one breath. Calm, professional, memorable.
And the second tool.
The value first goodbye. Before you exit, offer something useful with no strings. Before I go, here's a resource that might help with their problem, regardless of whether we work together. You shift from seller to advisor on your way out. That's the last impression, and the last impression is the one that lasts.
3 tools. Not now. Keep the door open. The graceful close that names reality and removes obligation. And the value first goodbye. All about preserving the relationship beyond the deal.
Let's lock them in.
Here's my takeaway. Bad exits destroy more pipeline than bad pitches. The way you leave determines whether you're invited back. Cling, they lose respect. Vanish, they forget you. Exit with grace, and you become the person they call when the timing is right.
Keep going.
Sun Tzu said there are roads that must not be followed. Not every deal should be chased to the end. The discipline is knowing when to stop advancing, while keeping your resources intact. The principle, 3 parts of a graceful exit. Name the reality, remove obligation, leave a clear return path.
Drill zone. Come back here before you follow up on a stalled deal. A deal has gone quiet. Your instinct says, send another follow-up. Push a little harder. What do you tell yourself?
Not now. Keep the door open.
Again, like you've learned that the exit is part of the strategy.
Not now. Keep the door open.
Good. Now the graceful close.
It sounds like the timing isn't quite right. No pressure at all. Whenever things shift, you know where to find me.
And the value first goodbye.
Before I go, here's something that might help, regardless of whether we work together.
The sequence. Deal stalls. Reset. Not now. Keep the door open. Name it. Timing isn't right. Release. No pressure. Return path. You know where to find me. Don't cling. Don't vanish. Exit with grace.
Name, release, return.
This week's test. Find one stalled deal. Instead of another follow-up, send a graceful close. Name the reality. Remove obligation. Leave the door open. Then let go.
And if they come back,
Then you've learned that the exit was the close. It just needed time.
Which tool should I try first?
Whichever matches your week. A. Not now. Keep the door open. B. Timing isn't right. No pressure. You know where to find me. Or C. Here's something useful. Regardless. Drop your pick in the comments. I read every one.
What's next?
Letting the other side move first, and why patience at the right moment creates more momentum than any pitch. Same calm tone, one usable line.
Ancient strategy, modern sales, one usable line per episode.